to receive brand sponsorship opportunities. So what do you do when you get a DM or a comment like this one?
Thank you so much for liking my business post. It means a lot. I would love to send you a free mini facial just to say thank you. Or comments like, my team wants to send you a product from us as an influencer. Send over your details so we can chat.
People start freaking out. They're like, oh my god, I don't know how to convince my followers to buy your product. And if my followers don't buy your product, you wouldn't want to work with me again. And no one will want to work with me again. Oh my god, what am I gonna do? And blah, blah, blah. Oh my god, stop. Welcome to Sponsorship 201. We are gonna get you your first sponsorship deal with 2 magic words. Brand awareness.
A lot of beginner influencers don't know how to talk to sponsors. They don't know what they can offer them, and they don't know how to help sponsors sell their product. Here's the secret that I learned early on as an influencer. When speaking to a sponsor, you don't offer to help sell their products. You offer to help them create brand awareness. Brand awareness is you letting your followers know that a certain brand, a certain business exists. That's it. There are 4 main tactics in brand awareness that advanced influencers use. 1. Sell the fear of competition. 2. Promote the brand, not the product. 3. Extend the deal and the perks. And 4. Use other brands to make yourself famous for free. Let's cover the first 2 right now.
We all love action figures, right? We got RoboCop figures, Power Ranger figures, Terminator figures, and Batmobiles. Huh? What? I'm not a geek. What? You never played with toys before? Whatever, man. Anyways, let's talk about how my friend Spencer worked with Hasbro to create brand awareness.
In the last episode, we talked about why a brand like Target would want to work with me. It's because I had at least 5,000 followers who cares and listens to what I have to say. Now let's talk about the how. How did my friend Spencer get a sponsorship deal with one of the major toy brands in the world? To put things into perspective, Spencer only has 14K followers. And Hasbro? Hasbro has 274,000 followers. This is how David conquered the Goliath and secured an awesome deal. Well, for one thing, Spencer takes beautiful action figure pictures. That's his specialty, and collectible toys is his niche. His account is absolutely beautiful. However, what do you think would happen if he DM'd Hasbro and asked for sponsorship? How do you think Hasbro would have responded? You are right, Hasbro would have ignored him.
You never contact big brands directly. They will ignore you. So what do? You go where the action is. You go where they are hanging out and make them notice you.
This is why my friend visits all the major toy exhibition events, like the biggest one at San Diego Comic-Con. He posts photos and videos of these events on Instagram, and a lot of his followers tune in to see what new figures are released each year. If you collect action figures, you will know that brands like NECA and Hot Toys dominate the collector's toy market. Their figures are so detailed that they are not even considered toys. They are considered collectibles. But what about the Hasbro brand? In the toy industry, Hasbro is known as a toy brand for kids. The quality is mediocre at best. Take a look at the Hasbro Captain America compared to the NECA Captain America. The NECA figure is more realistic, more detailed, and has more articulation. Now take a look at the Hasbro Optimus Prime figure compared to the Hot Toys Optimus Prime. Holy crap! In comparison, the Hot Toys Optimus Prime looks like a supermodel. It is obvious one is a collectible for adults and one is a toy for kids. What some people may not know is that Hasbro also makes high-quality figures too, like their Star Wars toy line. These figures are pretty detailed and can be considered collectibles too. In fact, Hasbro has a smaller brand called Hasbro Pulse. This is their Instagram account. You can see this account is smaller than the main account with only 94.5k followers. This account is not general toys, but toys for collectors. See? They even mentioned that in their bio. Hasbro Pulse, where fans come first. And that's how my friend got the Hasbro sponsorship. He basically struck up a conversation with Hasbro's smaller brand and explained to them about the competition they are facing. You think NECA and Hot Toys are Hasbro's only competition? No, there are even more brands out there that creates amazing collectibles. So how is Hasbro Pulse going to survive? They need to let the toy collectors industry know that they exist, and that's why they work with people like Spencer. In fact, these photos were taken by him to promote Hasbro toys. He is basically creating brand awareness for Hasbro, reminding people that Hasbro is not just a children's toy company, they also make collectible figures too. And if you look at his captions and stories, you'll notice that he never tells you to go buy these toys. He never tells you to go and follow Hasbro. It is not his job to sell Hasbro's toys. He simply gets free figures and gets paid to promote Hasbro brand awareness. Powerful, right? Tactic 1 of brand awareness is to let the brand you are working with know they have competition. If they don't work with you, then they risk being overcome by their competitors. They risk their brand not being seen or heard.
Now let's look at another example. When I was in Thailand, I visited the Korean town there and got a sponsorship deal with an egg sandwich restaurant.
Since some of my followers live in Bangkok, Thailand, this local business gave me a free sandwich and paid me to post about their restaurant. Now, I didn't even take a photo of the sandwich that I ate because I didn't even like their sandwich.
It was too salty and it had way too much MSG. But I had to post about it. I mean, the restaurant already gave me a free sandwich and paid me to post about it on Instagram, so I had to do it. So, what did I do?
I used tactic 2 of brand awareness, which is to promote the brand, not the product. I am not going to post about the sandwich and tell my followers that I liked it. That would be bullshit. So what did I do? I posted about their brand instead, and in this case, their location. I noticed that they had a giant egg photo booth in the back of their restaurant. So I told my followers, hey, look at this place. This restaurant has a place where you can take fun egg pictures. Did I tell my followers to go buy the sandwich? No, it's not my job to sell their damn sandwich. My job is to let my followers know that this place exists and get a conversation going about it. I simply posted these IG stories and said, hey, what an interesting place. What do you think?
Hey, just so we're clear, you are not gonna go tell that restaurant that I didn't like their sandwich, right? Oh my god, you're so giving me hell today. First it was my action figure collection, and now you are blackmailing me? Whatever, man. Anyways.
My Thailand followers were intrigued by my post and many responded to me by DM. Even my followers from the United States joined in on the conversation and said things like, probably one of my favorite foods about to burst all over your head. Your stories are fun, eager to read every time you post. And another DM said, I will make some scrambled eggs now because you put my mind on it.
And then I let the restaurant know. You see, people are reacting positively to my post. People now know your business exists. My job is done. You now have brand awareness, and if they are ever in the area, they might check you out.
Many influencers make things complicated. They feel pressured to sell products and give sponsors unrealistic expectations and guarantees. Don't make it complicated. Here are the action items in this episode. When you are having a conversation with a small business, just tell them straight up. Tactic 1. You are a new business and not many people know who you are. And plus, you have competitors. Your customers only know about your competitors, but not you. I will help you grow your business by telling people who you are. I will give you brand awareness. And tactic 2. Tell them that you don't help them sell products. You help them sell their brand. You will let your followers know what you think of their brand and start a conversation going that will generate visitors and leads.
Never ever feel pressured to sell a product for your sponsors. It is not your job. Your job as an influencer is to create brand awareness. It is much more important to keep a brand name in the mind of your audience than to sell 1 or 2 products. Now, do you want to know what tactic 3 and 4 is? I'll see you in the next episode.